Hi, I'm Timmy.
And I'm Mary Jane. He's the Noobie.
She's the Doobie, and this is the show
where we
tote
cannabis.
Talk.
From both sides.
Is that even possible?
Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com. Opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcasts is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CannExpo in Toronto, Ontario. We're thrilled to have you join us for this awesome event. And now, get ready to meet the team bringing you all the latest updates and insights live from the CannExpo floor. Please give a warm welcome to the CBGtv crew. Sit back, relax, and let CBGtv take you on an exclusive journey through the world of cannabis right here at the CannExpo.
Blah, 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 blah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a good morning it is.
Yes,
No.
live
Right
with
up.
the Noobie and the Doobie, the winners.
Because we are the
Fan-
champions.
Fan favorite podcast. We got this yesterday at the CannExpo, and we were absolutely thrilled. Quite frankly, look, full disclosure, I thought our good friends, the Hi Ladies podcast,
Yeah.
Hi Ladies,
We thought they were going to take it second year in a row.
I thought they were going to
Clean
take
sweep.
it, and we would have been thrilled if they had.
Absolutely.
In fact, yesterday, Al, we sat with Amanda from the Hi Ladies here, and when they announced our name, I think I had a brief moment of like, wait, what? And but we're super excited. So we won fan favorite podcast. So it's encouraging because
You guys.
we know that we have a very loyal and passionate and
loving and
supportive
We
fan
love you.
base that it felt really good that we must be doing something right.
That seed was a little bit spicy.
Are you done gushing now?
No, we're not going to be done gushing for probably until next year when someone else wins it.
You mean when we went in again?
Unless we go for the repeat. It did. You know what it did do, Al? It challenged us. Yes, we've been talking about it for a very long time between the two of us about, really striving to be more consistent. And I think most content creators struggle with consistency.
Yeah, I always joke about how we're really consistent at being inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think winning this award it was an impetus for us to go, you know what? We are doing something right. We ride these.
What's impetus?
Wait.
Impetus?
Impetus?
He does this to me all the time. I'm a newbie too, you know.
I take a little blue pill to stop the impetus from happening.
That's not right.
All right. Cool.
But anyway, so the point is that what it did was, because sometimes it's frustrating when your audience is slowly growing and maybe it's organic, but it's kind of like, are we doing anything like really like that's hitting a mark? And I think winning yesterday has really encouraged us to go into this next 12-month cycle to focus on being more consistent and realize that we are doing something right. We do have a good message, and there is people that enjoy what we're doing. And now it's just a matter of getting more people to see what we do. So I think it's really going to motivate us.
Well,
Yep.
I'm waiting. I'm here. So.
Well, we've been making lots of good connections and a lot of people interested in coming and chatting with us. So we'll be setting up appointments in the future.
Yep.
We were literally just chatting about the format of the new show last night, very briefly, because it was very late and I was very high, but I was like, oh, what if we did this?
And Timmy wasn't.
Be so good. And Timmy's like, that's actually a good idea.
So I don't think I thought it was just a newbie thing, but apparently it's not. But last night we went to an after party at an indoor consumption facility.
Yep.
And within a minute of me being in that building,
At the back, I
went
walked
to the
him all the
back.
way to the back and it was
my throat started to burn. It was an uncomfortable hangout.
same. I'm a little rough today too.
And then I found out though that there were doobies that were having a hard time with, and I think there's a lot of thought that got to go in. It's cool, I guess, to have an indoor consumption area, but there's a lot of thought into making sure that it's ventilated properly, because it made it very uncomfortable.
That was one of the reasons why, like, I wish I would have been able to go to the underground more than I did, but I just physically could not sit in that room.
When we were there, that was the first time I had been there, and it was smoky in there. And my house is always smoky, but Jesus.
Yeah, see, my house is smoky too. Like, I smoke in my bedroom, and my bedroom can get pretty smoky. But I mean, I put an exhaust fan in the window. I try and light candles. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's, like Timmy says, there's things that you can try and do to mitigate some of this.
The stovetop fan or the vacuum fan is what I do.
So, what do you want to?
The camera now.
What do you want to know, Al? What do you? Yeah. Like, we're here. We've seen a lot of stuff. You're not here. Is there anything that you're interested to know about what's been going on in particular? Like,
I want to know if you went and got your tattoo yet.
Oh, there's no time for a tattoo.
Yeah. Work.
And the tattoo that I want is the next one's on my foot, and this is not the time of the year to get a tattoo on the foot.
Wait, the next one? Where's the other one?
Which one?
I'm just kidding.
Which one?
I'm gonna be. I might very well be getting my first tattoo, but not here.
If you want,
they're doing small
MJ's
tattoos.
Tattoo. Just look up on the Sunshine Girls, and you'll see them.
Yeah, I think there's the butterfly is on there.
Yep.
But nobody knows where the other one is, or knows what the other one is, I should say, except for this guy right here.
I wanted to say that I enjoyed what was going on the main stage, where last year I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, last year it seemed like I don't know if it was first year or what, but it felt very frazzled. Do you know? Like, it felt very.
Yeah.
What's that word? Like the scrambler.
Chemistry.
The scrambler.
The chemistry between the two.
The disciplined stoners
is really cool. And then when you guys jumped up on stage, it was kind of like seeing mirrored image there.
Yeah.
when what did you say?
When we hopped up on stage.
When we jumped up on stage.
Did you see his jump? Can we just, like, for a second?
Yes, I was like, how are they going to get on the stage? And then
I thought there were stairs there when I seen Timmy go over there, and then I was like, like, it's not even low enough that I can pretend to get up in that dress. Like,
I got my first leg up immediately. I was pretty happy with that.
I would have looked like a little kid, like, uppies.
I couldn't.
I'm gonna say that yes, there was overall fitness there, but Winnie Clark from the Disciplined Stoners, who are emceeing and hosting this event, who this is our first time ever interacting with them in person, or actually even virtually, really.
Well,
We've
for
seen
you.
their stuff. Yeah, MJ has talked to
I've been following along with the Tuesdays.
Anyways, Winnie has been leading yoga at 11 o'clock, which I have gone over each of the mornings. So I'm going to suggest that I was able to make that jump because Winnie has kept me flexible over the last couple mornings. Yeah. So applause to that.
Yes, thank you, Winnie. When he's flexible, it helps me. He can reach all the top shelves.
What's going on next door?
There's a blank wall. There's a fire extinguisher. As long as nothing happens over there, I think we're all good.
Do you mean over at CBGtv?
Well, maybe he means that way.
That would be the place.
Well, that would be Al is busy doing his sampling. Today is his sample day.
Okay.
Yeah, we made our sample run yesterday.
Yep.
So you can only sample once. You get one card through the whole thing.
You get one day to sample. Yep.
Yeah.
And so then there's 30 on there. Is that what the number
Um,
is? Because you're only allowed to take out 30 grams.
it's yes, but not all of them are giving the equivalent to a gram.
Oh, okay.
So some of them have like 0.5, so that's half a gram.
Morning, Rye Guy. Rye Guy from Canna Publishing is in the house right now.
Yeah.
Hola.
I will say that the sampling journey is always fun, and MJ always enjoys it because I take the samples too. And other than there's a company called You Feel You, not a paid advertisement, that has some great sleep aid cannabis products. I guess CBD or CBN or CBG.
Yeah. I saw
things.
those. Yeah.
And they gave us a stick.
It would be CBN. Yeah.
He's actually been very, very good to me since the last event that we had met him at, and has been very supportive and given us actually lots of products to help me on my sleep journey. But MJ likes it because what's that?
Is it working for you? Because I know my sister tried sleep aids and it didn't work.
I haven't tried it yet because we are going to. Actually, we're going to be using, Rye Guy from Canna Publishing. We're going to use his cannabis journal to document just a little bit of how I'm experiencing it because we have a few different of their products. So we're going to and we'll probably document that on the podcast. So I haven't used it yet.
Cool.
But I'm looking forward to it. So, but MJ gets to, gets a lot of extra samples. That's the bonus by having a newbie with you. You get 2 samples. Hey, Blunts and Beans are over here. I'm telling you, this is one of the most colorful duos other than us. What's up, Jolene? Jolene here.
Hello.
This is my bestie.
Hi, other besties.
This is my bestie. We've heard that she's apparently the beans of the Blunts and Beans.
Oh, you're the bean.
Oh, look here. Wait. Or wait. Is everybody coming in?
God, they're coming in droves. Holy shit.
Oh, sorry. We're doing a dance while we're live.
You had no choice. We just came in.
That's right. All right.
Yeah,
Nothing better than coming in.
It's definitely better than coming out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, so I was Blunts and Beans. Now, so they're amazing. They were nominated yesterday, but they're losers. Anyways,
no, they were nominated yesterday, but you won.
we won. They weren't in our category. They do amazing work. There are spirit animals of podcasters and activists and advocates. Camp Canna is an amazing event. They've done it in Alberta. Now they're bringing it to Ontario, and they need to still sell some tickets. But we're
MJ's off running around is what's going on. That's Larry. Oh,
Who's
no,
Larry?
That's Gary. That's
Gary.
Oh, this is Gary.
I have Larry behind me.
Oh, you got Larry?
On the couch behind me. There.
Where are you going now? Okay, I think I'm going to bring the camera because we're going to go for a smoke with the Doobie. All right, so let's.
Are you going to be able to roller skate and carry the tripod?
I'm going to be able to. Yes. She wanted to know if I could roller skate and carry the tripod at the same time.
Well, just remember that some people get motion sickness.
Well, that's okay. Then they're going to have to just. So, what is it? A spoiler alert? Spoiler alert. No, that's not a spoiler alert. It's like a disclaimer. So it's a disclaimer. If you get motion sickness, you've got your heads up right now that we're about to roller skate.
Find you some disco skating music.
What's that? I don't know. Oh, Irene's not here. Wait, we got nobody at the booth. Are we allowed to leave, Al?
No.
Uh-oh. Well, looks like MJ's going to go for her smoke, and I'm just going to sit here and talk to you. And then as soon as Irene or Al come back,
all right,
then we'll talk.
But I have a question. What kind of music do you guys like to roller skate to? Old stuff? Disco?
Classic 80s, actually. I enjoy, like, what's that? Oh, Heaven is a Place on Earth? That's a great roller skating song.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, on our Instagram, I did a little drive-by video. I should have done it on each morning. That would have been a good thing. But it's kind of I did some. So
Well,
right when this.
I've seen both of you skate by a couple of times.
Oh man, this is like you do the loop here like at 9:30 when nobody's in the building. I got a good.
Ask, have they given you shit?
No, no,
Asked you not to? No.
no. They have. All we've gotten is smiles
Awesome.
from
That's
the
awesome.
organizers, and but we find that, and people asked us on the first day, where are the skates?
hell?
And so it's now it's a piece that people expect. And once we saw this floor, we were in, and so far, I mean, we haven't had an organizer at any of the events ever even like question us or come up and say, hey, you can do this, but just go slower. It's been really well received.
Well, that's good. You're not bobbing around like a track.
No. It's just a fun thing. And look, the reality is that all these events, I mean, look, expos can be pretty stale. And I think one of the things that we do is we bring this very noticeable sense of fun. It's one of the 4 things that we try to do in breaking the stigma, have the conversation, raise the bar, and bring the fun. And when we go to a live event, we want to be that noticeable fun. And I think right away, organizers are like, they're only adding to this event.
Hey, buddy, I grew up roller skating at the Terrace in Toronto. So,
Yeah,
I hear you. I would break a hip at this point. And however much I want to, it ain't happening.
there was
So skate for me.
What's that? You want me to skate for you?
Skate for me. Yeah.
Okay, here let's get the tripod up. I can't.
They're back.
I can't. They're not back. But what I can do though is I can do a little bit. I can do a little loop here because I can still see the.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Look. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen. There's Jesse Paul.
Hello.
How are you, Jesse?
I'm doing well. I have a panel. So
you have a panel?
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this.
Content creation in the cannabis industry, which we are all well known for.
Yes. This is one of the most colorful people that like we think MJ is colorful. He kills it.
I am the equal to MJ.
Yeah. We would say at least equals.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the panel, man. Yeah. He knows his stuff. I always do. That's Jesse Paul, everybody. Yeah. Oh, see this chair, Al? Have you seen this chair here? I haven't gone on it yet, but that's the big chair, and that's what I want to go up at some point. But I'm gonna need to wait for. I can't do it with roller skates on. I don't think.
Yeah. Al went by there, and we saw that. Yeah.
Okay. So I can still see our booth, so I'm not breaking any rules here. There's Winnie Clark. There's Winnie Clark from the Discipline Stoners. Actually, there's 11 up there, and the Discipline Stoners as well, getting ready for the stage show. They're up there. There's the DJ. There we go.
And there's that dude running away with all our shit.
Oh, I'm still looking. I'm still watching. There's Rye Guy from Canna Publishing right there. There you go. There you go.
We're mobile.
Oh.
Now
there we go. We got somebody from Jubilee here.
With adding the Noobie and the Doobie to CBGtv, we now have 2 rolling tripods.
Right. So here you can see. Let me see if I can tip this over without it falling. There you go. Just so anybody's wondering, they're like, "Wait, how is he moving so smoothly?" That's it right there. So.
What do those run you nowadays?
What, the skates?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't bought a pair of skates. I can still see the booth. See it back there.
Are those are ones you've had for a long time?
Oh my goodness, Al. These are these are 1980s rental roller skates. Like we're talking like brown with the orange wheels. Like this is as rental as you can get.
Yep.
And I wear them primarily for my 80s tribute comedy show.
Yeah.
That's where, but they're completely functional, as you can see, even though I don't know if you can be able to see this part. Let me see. Go down here. Can you see the front?
Yep, you can get those fixed. Go to a cobbler store. I can tell you where there is one in Toronto.
So we've gone to 3 cobblers, and all 3 turned us down because they're so degraded. Their fear is that they might make it
break your neck.
If they make it worse somehow, then they're responsible. So nobody wants to touch them. Yeah. So we need to find a way to kind of do it, maybe with like just basic Gorilla Glue or something like that.
There's a guy just off Mount Pleasant.
Okay, if we can find somebody. The reality is that I mean, people. It's number one. It's a great conversation starter, and it's great for comedy when I show them that I've got no toe support or anything like that. But it also,
well, it's going to happen eventually. There's going to be a really, really big comedy moment.
Well, I've been on the comedy tour that I was just on. Hi there. We went to Scooters on our day off in Mississauga. That one's still open, and I went in with these on and was able to head around. I got no stopper. My stopper's burned. I've got no toe support. And MJ will even tell you. She'll be the one to fall before I do.
Will she?
Yeah. I can fake falling and not fall. That's how good I am.
I hope the camera's rolling.
Hey, there's Chef Jordan Wagman, everybody. You're live on CBGtv, Chef. You enjoying the expo?
Great weekend.
Yeah. You always look so happy.
Do I?
Yeah. I appreciate you.
No, I like it.
Chef Jordan Wegman was on the podcast with us a little while ago, and just a phenomenal chef, but a phenomenal dude, and a guy who we talked a lot on the podcast about. Some of the stigma is attached to everything being labeled as cannabis, this or that. So a cannabis chef, whereas he really wants to just be a chef who happens to use cannabis.
Yep.
And I think when we switch that around, the stigma can start to change.
There's a few chefs that are very public about their cannabis use.
Yeah.
Right.
But even MJ will.
And then there's a few chefs that are very against it.
Oh, for sure. But even MJ will talk about, like everybody who consumes cannabis. Well, maybe not everybody, because not everybody has the same mindset. But MJ will talk about the fact that she doesn't want to be known as, MJ, the cannabis user. She wants to be known as an entertainer, a karaoke DJ, a trivia host, a podcaster who happens to use cannabis. And I think when cannabis becomes that first descriptor, it limits. And I think we just need to see everybody as these are moms, these are entrepreneurs, these are business people, that all just happen to use cannabis.
Everyday people.
Yeah.
And that was we've always said. For years and years and years and years and years, the normal cannabis user was Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Stoner, hey, how's it going? And even he's even normal. I mean, he's a dad, he's a coach, he's a cannabis user.
Yeah.
He's a he's the king pothead, whatever.
Hey, here's the opening remarks.
Hello, these are the opening remarks of CannExpo 2024 on day 3. Welcome, everybody. Listen, we need to get the stage.
The disciplined stoners, they are super cool. We've actually enjoyed getting to know them over the last couple of days.
I've not had the pleasure yet.
And they kind of, it's weird because we've been doing. I mean, MJ's been in the industry or the community at a event level for about 10 years or something, and they kind of popped on our radar just last year. And it's always that thing of like, where do these people come from where they just come out of nowhere? And then you realize they've been around, but just in different circles. Nobody just kind of came out of nowhere. We're just finally crossing paths.
When I came into the community, it was the East and West thing. I used to joke, "What color are you wearing, buddy?" You know, a throwdown in Canada is who's got the biggest doobie. But
Right.
it really was like that. And being in Toronto, so I'm in the East Coast, but I'm in the center between the East Coast, Nova Scotia and PEI and that, and Vancouver. So, and there's really different groups of people,
There's Tabitha Fritz.
different communities all over Canada, and it's
Yep.
nice. It's nice now that some of them are coming together. That was my whole point.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Hey, going back to what you were saying there just before we drove past the opening remarks, you're talking about the regular people, like Snoop Dogg was seen as the regular consumer, and that goes back to what I was saying. I've told many people about. I used to think I didn't know anybody who consumed cannabis, and the more I do this, the more I realize that I've known lots of people, but because of the stigma, they weren't ever allowed to say it or never wanted to say it. So the only people that verbalized it, unfortunately, were those stereotypical people, because the doctor and the lawyer and the successful business guys, they didn't want to ever mention it. So you just thought you didn't know anybody. And now if you were to come in here and you didn't know this was a cannabis expo and you looked around, I would say, other than some of the logos on people's shirts,
Cosmetics,
90% of these people, you wouldn't even consider that they were smoking cannabis. I mean, and the reason why I say 90% is because, there are some people where you're like going, even if they didn't smoke cannabis, they look like they do, according to the stereotype.
But like yourself, Tim, you don't consume that way. You use the rub. That's it. But you're still a supporter of the community. I know lots and lots of people that don't use cannabis in any way, but they support it.
Yeah, and there are people here. There are people here who we've met that are running very successful cannabis businesses and don't consume.
Yep.
And there are also people who get upset by that.
They used to say, "Don't get high on your own supply."
Right? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Irene's back, so let's go out and see. Let's go out and see what MJ's doing. I'm gonna go see MJ now. Are you good? There's Irene, everybody. Okay, so let's go out into the smoking zone.
Need your jacket, dude.
Oh, my jacket's back at the booth. I don't have time to put a jacket on.
You're gonna need your jacket, Timmy.
I'm not gonna need my jacket. I'm a strong man.
Well, I would need my jacket because in the next 3 or 4 days we've got 34 centimeters accumulating here. So.
Okay, so now this is the thing that I always laugh though about when I'm as a non-consumer. You guys always got to go stand out in the cold. You should see. We have great pictures of MJ at my house because she can smoke inside of her house, but she doesn't smoke inside my house, and so she's always huddled outside in a blanket. What's that?
That's interesting. Does she hide in the bathroom with the fan on?
No. She goes outside. She goes outside on my deck. She actually created a little like wall. But we should post the picture actually of her where she's basically huddled under a blanket. But here's so this is the outside consumption lounge. It was
nice and sunny today, and
there's MJ. There's Mary Jane right there. How'd I get down the stairs? I'm an expert. Everybody, you guys are live on CBGtv right now. Nice. CBGtv is live right now. Look it was so busy yesterday afternoon. It's just so nice, eh? Yeah. So what's been going on out here? You want to fill people in? They've been wondering where you are.
I was sitting by myself for quite a while, and then as typical fashion at these events, tourists came out, started the next person come out. You meet
The
new
call
got a
of
couple
the
congratulations
Wheaties.
on winning the podcast.
Ooh,
Super cool.
and then they appear.
Oh, did I hear me?
He was talking.
Oh. Okay. Here, let's do this.
I just said it's the call of the Weeders,
You
and
can,
you hear
you
them,
can
and
join
you
in
just
there.
go woo 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 woo, and they all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like people know. There we go. Newbie. We got you.
But
We'll just do this.
we ain't hiding behind the dumpster today.
No,
This
we are
is
not.
actually very interesting because we're on exhibition grounds, government property.
We are. Check this
Consuming
out.
cannabis legally.
Check this out. Look how close we are to the CN Tower.
Yep,
It's right there.
that's
You guys
face.
want to say hey? We're live on CBGtv.
Oh wait, I guess we are
around
outside
here
of the
today.
dumpsters.
Hope to see
They're
all y'all
over
at the
there.
CannExpo this afternoon.
Yeah, we're outside.
Come check us out at booth 320 over at High Moon.
High Moon through booth 320. Check them out. All right. Let's go back this way with my weed box. See my nice weed box I got?
Awesome,
It's got all my stuffs.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, I just found another zipper on my onesie. This thing's got all sorts of like hidden pockets and stuff.
That's cool.
There's one on the inside of the crotch, which I still don't quite understand what I would put down there. It's like on the inside too. Like I have to open up and like, like just a saggy bottom, just like dragging down that, like, no, stick an ounce in there.
A couple inches chatter.
I wonder how many ounces I could stick in there.
Couple inches chatter.
I'm sure you're gonna find out.
We'll have Timmy try it. That's a live we're gonna do. How many ounces can you cram in MJ's crotch?
Oh, there you go. That's for OnlyFans.
That's OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm surprised the vendors aren't here outside setting up. I figured they'd still be here. They got late yesterday. Fucking stoners. If you're gonna be at an event and you're a vendor, be on time and stay for the event. That's my biggest complaint. I'm like, don't leave early. Some people like me have only half an hour at the end of the day to go around and get our samples, and when you're not here,
So,
it's a little frustrating. Just saying. I'm shaking my finger at all those vendors that leave early and aren't here right now.
When you're
I mean, like,
wandering around,
you pay for all this booth space. Like, why are you not using it?
yeah, fair enough.
That's my rant for this morning.
So when you're wandering around, MJ, please gather stickers for me.
Okay.
Stickers for the super shirt.
I can do that. You're good at it. Ooh.
Is it cold?
A little bit. They have heaters out here, but they haven't turned them on yet.
No,
I think I might go try and figure out how to work that.
it's only 10 to 11.
Yeah. It feels later.
I thought, you know what? I woke up and I thought yesterday was Sunday. So
Yeah. All right. So what's next on the agenda for today? I think we've got
let me look.
cannabis
Timmy's got to go to
mixology. I think it's cannabis mixology.
No, it's not. The cooking contest is at noon, and then cannabis for seniors. There's another
Nope.
list. I'm just looking.
We do have cannabis mixology.
Okay. I know.
That comes up at we'll be going, I think, live again at 11:45.
I'm just.
We're gonna catch. Yeah, it was the secondary schedule because Al filled me in on this. So it'll be 11:45. We're gonna go live.
Is going on right now. Cannabis mixology at 11:30.
Yep. So we'll come back at 11:45 for that one.
Tournament of Champions.
And we're gonna cover that whole thing because that's the final round of the cooking competition.
There you go. I'm just sitting here. Oh,
no, I'm just telling. I'm telling you so we can tell our viewers that we'll be back at 11:45 to catch the tail end of the mixology, and then we're going to record the whole cooking competition because I'm super excited to see who takes the cup. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a super fun day. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off for now, but I will be back at 11:45.
We'll be back at 11:45. I'm going to run some commercials and go and have lunch.
All right.
Back.
See y'all later, fans.
I'm going in to do yoga, babe.
Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com.
Hi, I'm Timmy.
And I'm Mary Jane. He's the newbie,
She's the Doobie, and this is the show
where we
tote
cannabis
talk.
from both sides.
Is that even possible?
Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.